Turtles have a reputation for being slow animals, but the way they defend themselves against vicious snakes proves their power. Shell shock. When most people think about turtles, the image that typically comes to mind is that of a slow, harmless creature plodding along with a carefree attitude. It's a popular misconception, fostered by cartoons and children's stories, that turtles are always slow and defenseless. However, reality paints a far more dangerous animal. Yes, in a foot race against a cheetah, a turtle might not fare well, but when it comes to survival, these reptiles are far from defenseless. They're quite capable of standing their ground against predators, even those as formidable as snakes. Enter the battlefield of the wild, and you'll discover the surprising truth. Turtles possess an arsenal of defenses that not only protect them from potential threats, but also make them a challenge for any would-be predators. The most noticeable defense is, of course, their hard shell. This tough, protective outer covering is made from a substance called keratin, the same material in your fingernails. Of course, these shells aren't nearly as fragile as manicured nails. They are layers upon layers of dermal bone bound to the turtle's ribcage. A turtle shell serves as a personal fortress, a shield against any uninvited guests. When danger rears its head, a turtle retreats into its shell, presenting a barrier few predators are capable of breaching. Snake attack. One of these predators is the deadly snake. There are millions of different kinds, but generally speaking, they attack in two ways. One is through a powerful bite, with which they inject venom directly into their prey's blood system. For others, they gain the ability to constrict their prey, choking them out with their powerful muscles. These abilities have made the snake the king of the underbrush, bodies of water, and even tall trees. Anything in a snake's weight class is bound to struggle when fighting these slithering predators. Unfortunately for snakes, turtles are their worst nightmare. Tough turtles. Venomous snakes, unless they take the turtle by surprise, won't be able to inject their venom into the turtle's soft skin. Once they are shelled up, no fangs are piercing the turtle's tough shell. As for constrictors, forget about it. No amount of coiling will crush or suffocate a turtle residing in its shell. As these attacks are happening, some turtles might want to make their getaway, and that's where their surprising speed comes in. The misconception that all turtles are slow is simply untrue. Indeed, some turtles and tortoises are slow on land. However, some turtles are incredibly fast once they dive underwater. The leatherback sea turtle, for example, boasts the record of fastest turtle in the world, clocking in at a whopping 35 kilometers per hour or 21.75 miles per hour while swimming at top speeds. Some turtles choose not to run away. Instead, certain species will start fighting back. The infamous snapping turtle, for instance, takes a more proactive approach to defense. Known for their powerful jaws, snapping turtles don't just retreat into their shells. Instead, they fight back, snapping their jaws with a force nearly reaching 1,000 psi. For context, that's enough force to crunch through human bone. Other animals that bite this hard include the likes of hyenas, jaguars, and polar bears. A snake that foolishly tries to attack a snapping turtle will soon find itself split in half. Some turtles sidestep offense entirely by doubling down on their defense. The loggerhead sea turtles are not only among the largest kinds of turtles, but they are also blessed with the toughest shells. The loggerhead turtle gained its name due to their large, log-like heads. Fittingly, their shell is as tough as thick lumber. So, the next time you see a turtle plodding along, remember, they're not just slow, harmless creatures. They're survivors, equipped with a variety of defenses to safeguard their lives in the wild. Whether it's a hard, keratin shell that's tougher than a vault or a set of bone-snapping jaws, these turtles are anything but harmless. This natural world is full of surprises, and the humble turtle, with its slow pace and steady demeanor, reminds us that there's more than meets the eye in the animal kingdom. Sometimes, the best offense is a really good defense.